Morning, Bruce. Bruce asked whether you can use whey protein isolate on the carnivore diet if you are doing bodybuilding or gymming. And yes, you can. Just read the labels. It's important. For instance, on this screen grab, you'll see that this particular whey protein has got stevia in it. And it's not the end of the world, that sweetener that's in there. But of course, sweetener is not allowed, although you're gymming, so it would not be such a problem, as you obviously are burning off any kind of insulin spike that you might get from the fallative insulin reflex that the stevia might cause. Stevia, of course, is a natural sweetener, and although it will not spike the insulin as does sugar, it does have a phallic response. People that use a lot of stevia in cold drinks and in tea and things like that, they can experience, when they initially put it in their mouth, an insulin increase. So it's not as dramatic as sugar, and I've got videos on that on my frequently asked question playlist. I'm not going to elaborate much more, but whey protein, of course, is made from dairy, and it's basically a lot of protein, which is good. And of course, you are using it for bodybuilding, which is great, and it's nice to have you on this TikTok channel. I've got a video or two about bodybuilding on my blog, where Dr. Sean Baker, for instance, talked to Bobby Risto. It's video number 42. And Bobby Risto was a ex-vegan, 4 years vegan, and how he did not make it on the vegan diet, and he's carnivore at this stage of the video. And then video number 77, Mark Bell, which is well known, one of the two Bell brothers, and he interviews Dr. Paul Saladino and Dr. Sean Baker in video number 77. They talk about insulin resistance, and they talk about gymming, bodybuilding, strength training, weightlifting, and so forth. But thanks for your question. And of course, when we exercise, we reduce insulin resistance, because your muscles don't need insulin when you are using exercise. So insulin resistance goes down because insulin opens up the cells. It's basically the key that opens up the cells for glucose. But if we exercise, then your cells don't need insulin. So one of the only times. So exercise is a very good way to reduce insulin resistance. Just a final note on the whey protein isolate. As always, read the labels, because there might be products on the market that has some other protein in there, like soya or pea protein, that they might be adding, and added sugars. And just read the labels. If you see plant protein, don't buy that specific product. But if it's pure whey protein that comes from dairy, then it's fine. And just always read the label.